Okay, it's now time to meet our two teams, starting with Birmingham. Number 3, Christopher Colbert. 6, Devonte Claridge. 7, Mo Ahmed. 8, Jack Peters. And number 9, Connor Jess. The head coach is Carly Holder. And assistant coach, Nancy Hidley. And now introducing Invasport Ukraine. Number 1, Vasil Oleg. Number 2, Vidis Sidorenko. 3, Vitaly Hopanenko. 4, Yevgeny Tishanenko. 5, Rodion Zahalin. And number 7, Alexander Topukov. The coach is Fede Dubrovnik. And the doctor, Victoria Boshualo. Your 2 referees are Vilma Vetskutarite and Yunus Omakibi. Thank you, let's play!
Well, welcome back to live coverage of the Super European Goalball League Champions League Division North here in Espoo. It's game 2 of day 2. This action coming from Pool A. It's Invasport Ukraine taking on Birmingham. Now, as it currently stands, Invasport are 4th in the group with Birmingham 5th. Birmingham making their debuts in the Super European Goalball League Champions League. And Invasport Ukraine didn't participate last year, but they were the winners in 2021. So Invasport to the left on your picture, Birmingham to the right. Invasport in the luminous yellow tops. And they throw first, and it's a good work over on that far right side by the number 8, Jack Peters. Afonenko will throw first, second now for Invasport. This near side going towards that far side for Birmingham, and it's a goal for Afonenko and for Invasport. I'm delighted to say I'm joined once again by Florian Sarametti for this one. For Birmingham, this is going to be a real learning experience playing against some of these Ukraine players who've got such great experience. That's 2-0 to Invasport. Jack Peters over on that far right side for Birmingham. He's being put under pressure from Invasport. Peters keeps hold of the ball. He wants a throw. He's on the far side. Goes down that far side, and it's a long ball called, despite it going into the back of the net. So 52 seconds in, and Invasport Ukraine have the chance to take a 3-0 lead. Tishenenko has the ball in his hands. Peters just standing slightly right of centre. He's on the far side of the court, throws towards this near side and scores. It's 3-0 to Invasport Ukraine. Here's Christopher Colbert, who really shone on the opening day for Birmingham. Can he get a goal against Invasport? Just going wide of the far post. Claridge just going through an equipment check. Afonenko cross court effort to the midriff of Colbert's. Does finally roll out, and a chance for Birmingham to throw. Christopher Colbert, looking for a gap. It bounces. It was a good effort, and to take all three of them to save it off the line. That's a good save from Colbert. Good play from Christopher Colbert. Tigers just sitting directly below us. Jack Peters. Can he find a way through this Invasport defence. Oh, we tell you what, wasn't too far away. Just applying a little bit of pressure on the Invasport defence. Claridge as well, just a mop up that throw. Here is Peters, just getting into a little bit of a rhythm. Alexander Topolkov playing in the centre for Invasport Ukraine. Here is Tishenenko playing on the left. A bit of pace on that throw. Claridge as well to save initially, but just can't stop the ball over. So back to Invasport Ukraine. And it's just tipped off to the crossbar, goes across the line and just about stays out. Christopher Colbert does so well just to he had his hand up for the previous throw. Just needed to check his equipment. Bit of tape around the leg as well. Tishenenko, body behind that one. 3 minutes in, 3-0 to Invasport Ukraine, and that's an awkward one. That's Claridge just has to sort of lean up a little bit and take it on the chest. Peters goes down the middle, and Topolkov is there, diving to his right. Bonenko, seeing effort, it's into the midriff of Devontae Claridge, just gathers it at the second, third attempt. Christopher Colbert now with a bit of a bounce, and it's a long ball. Yeah, clear long ball on Colbert that time. That was accuracy at its finest. That good that even Christopher Colbert got across there and still couldn't stop it. Here is that man Tishenenko now on that far left side, goes down the middle. Devontae Claridge is there. And he's opting to have a throw himself. Why not? Down the centre, goes towards Tishenenko on that far side, blocked by the midriff of Tishenenko and out. So errors just creeping into the game of Birmingham, just a bit eager to try and put that pressure on the Invasport defence. Haponenko on this near side, goes towards that far corner and misses. Timeout score by Birmingham. That just slightly hurt Devontae Claridge. Just a bit of a grimace on his face as the ball ricocheted off his ankle and out, just with a slightly limping. So I wonder if they might maybe make risk a substitution there. He can shake it off.
I think Colbert can take it off. He looks like a warrior. But that just shows the amount of power the Ukrainian players have. It's so much forward momentum in the throw, so even after the first touch, the ball continues to spin forward.
Christopher Colbert trying to break through. Oh, and it just bounces out. That could have bounced anywhere. Tishanenko now. Tries to get past Colbert.
Officials timeout, equipment check.
Court repair.
Yeah, Yuna, Sonny Givy are one of our Finnish referees. He sort of just grabbed the tape and went, again.
Again, yeah. The body language just screamed that.
Ball just ricochets towards the centre line and prevents the ball over. So, over back onto that far side, ball down the middle is blocked, and Devontae Claridge hands it over to Christopher Colbert and can't get past Natalia Papanenko. Ooh, that's an awkward one to defend, and it's bounces beyond Christopher Colbert, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, Colbert was just too quick to go and cover the gap in between him and the center, but he misjudged the ball because the ball was coming straight down the line. We have 5-0 for Invasport with 6:55 remaining on the clock of the first half.
And that's a 6th for Invasport Ukraine. Tishanenko with another one added to his tally. 6 minutes 48 seconds on the clock.
Substitution Invasport Ukraine. Out number 7 in number 2.
So Alexander Toporokov comes off and is replaced by Fedor Sidorenko.
And this is a player that usually doesn't play in the Ukrainian national team. He has come here instead of Anton Strelchuk, who usually has number 2 in the team. And now they're going to put him up in center instead of Toporokov.
Substitution Birmingham. Out number 6 and number 9.
So Devontae Claridge comes off and he'll be replaced by Connor Jeffs.
Has played really well in the center position so far. The Jack Attack and Jeffalicious. Some new names, new nicknames.
Well, it's really nice to hear the the camaraderie between the two English clubs and support actually for pretty much all the clubs here. Really, just getting behind everyone, wanting everyone to perform to the best of their abilities.
Yeah.
And here is Christopher Colbert.
Official timeout clarification.
So just have clarification from the two referees.
It was something with the clock that it wasn't running, but now it's back on track.
Colbert, just tipped off
Very
the crossbar. That was close.
Very good effort there from Colbert, who was just blocked by Hapanenko. Now he's going to try to reply with a good throw of his own. Cross court saved by Jack Peters.
Cleared away on Hapanenko. Colbert gets behind it. Colbert just leans under the crossbar, propels it forward, and it goes well wide. This time on the near side of the court. And that's tipped off the crossbar. And Connor Jeffs does well. That was an awkward one.
Peters from the right hand side, thrown bounce into the gap, collected by number 2 Sidorenko. Sidorenko with an awkward bounce straight to the middle. Jeffs collected, gives the ball to Colbert, who scores a beautiful goal. Cross court between the legs of the substitution guy Sidorenko in Ukraine in the middle.
So Christopher Colbert, he's been threatening to do that all game, but it's an instant response by Invasport Ukraine. I think almost the euphoria of that goal, just losing a little bit of concentration maybe, but still a great moment for Birmingham. Here is Peters. Jeffs just grabs it with one hand and hands it over to Colbert, who goes for it again. Colbert blocks.
Jeffs takes care of the throw himself, throwing cross court, blocked by Tsahanenko. Tsahanenko now starts from the outside of the court, throws a big bounce, a very good effort, and the Jeffalicious good block there.
Tishinenko. Walk one. Connor Jeffs as well. He's just throwing his body at the ball. He's getting any part of his body to block it. Christopher Colbert saved down the middle by Sidorenko. Hapanenko, just by Peters, does well to cover Connor Jeffs. Just gets something behind it. Peters goes down the middle towards Sidorenko, but he has his effort blocked. Enko gathers the ball and gives it to his teammate Hapanenko. And it's the 8th for Invasport. It's an awkward bouncing one. It's a really good effort.
Yeah, what a high quality bounce. It's so high, even if Colbert is there, the ball just bounces above him.
Officials time out, the clock was not running.
Quiet, please. Play.
Oof, high ball.
High ball called, yeah, against Colbert. Wonder whether that official's timeout just hampered his rhythm there. Tishinenko just subtly walks over to that far side of the court. Colbert is tracking him and makes the save.
A very beautiful save from Colbert there, because it was a very good good penalty also, just a half a meter into the court. 3:27 remaining of the first half in the game between Invasport and Ukraine, and for Invasport, two draws yesterday. A little bit of a surprise that they didn't have more points than two yesterday, so they're really in need of points. And the coach doesn't look happy, even though they're leading 8-1.
Yeah, of course, demanding, I'm sure, the very best of his team. So Invasport Ukraine will be moving up to second spot with a win in Group A. Sidorenko brings the ball over to Tishenenko. Connor Jeffs is there. Peters. Get past Sidorenko. And that's the ninth for Invasport Ukraine. Movement over to the far side by Hapanenko, going to a more sort of left of centre position.
Birmingham, out number 3.
So Christopher Colbert, who got that goal for Birmingham, will come off. He's really given it everything in this first half, and he'll be replaced by Mo Ahmed.
And Mo Ahmed had a really good game in the second game yesterday, so I think he can just go in there and nothing to lose, just to play and have fun. Hapanenko has scored 5 goals in this game, so 3 minutes 7 seconds remaining of this first half.
Does well. Just palming the ball to his left. There was a bit of a gap there, though.
It was tested immediately when he came in.
Peters trying to force it through that gap. Tishenenko is there. Tishenenko. Ahmed blocks. 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Ahmed.
Long ball.
Long ball given, yeah, it was a close one, but long ball has been given against Hapanenko. So a chance here for Birmingham to grab their second. Jack Peters. Can he score? Yes! Perfect!
A beautiful penalty there from Jeff Peters. Went from the center to the right hand side and then threw the ball to the left hand side just into the corner. Beautiful penalty.
Tishenenko, Connor Jeffs does well. Mohamed. Connor Jeffs just throws himself at the ball.
He throws himself in a forward momentum, not to the side that he attacks the ball by ball.
Just squeezes through the legs of Jack Peters.
And the double hat-trick for Hapanenko is a fact.
Dummy run over on the far left side, just opening up the gap.
have the shoelaces of Mo Ahmed.
So just a timeout in the game. Invasport Ukraine leading by 10 goals to 2, just under 90 seconds remaining of the first half.
Can they squeeze in one more goal? A dummy run up from Ahmed. And Peters, a long ball. But that's okay. You need to try. You need to do these kind of things in these tough games to learn.
Oh, saved onto the post.
And yet again a good penalty, but Peters took a chance on the right hand side, and he just pushed the ball outside.
Just got something on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just prodded wide. And it just squeezes towards the goal line underneath Jeffs, but Peters covers. Working as a team, Birmingham into the final minute of the first half.
Long ball.
Good one. It was close, very
close.
close.
Very close. And like we said yesterday, we have a perfect angle to the long ball line here. But Ahmed now with the ball on the left hand side. And we have a goal.
Scores! Ahmed.
Beautiful goal there from Ahmed on the left hand side. Just ricocheted from the hands of the center, Sederico.
And an instant reply. That's happened twice now for Birmingham. Scoring and then conceding straight away. It's Peters trying to get it past Tishenenko. 20 seconds on the clock now. Carried away by Peters. Mohamed with that cross-court attempt. Final few seconds here. And that is half-time. Mohamed just makes sure that it doesn't cross the line. And Birmingham have managed to force this into the second half. At one point it was looking pretty ominous that it would end early in the first half, but they've scored 3 themselves. Invasport Ukraine have been clinical, but pretty sure they would have hoped that they'd have had this game wrapped up in the first half, especially, of course, with a second game still to play today.
Exactly. But the hats off to Birmingham, who doesn't give up and just keeps on fighting. And just enjoying the moment, and that's the most important thing for a team as Birmingham to play against these kind of odds and this kind of team on the other side. You just need to enjoy it and learn as much as you can from it.
So, Invasport Ukraine with that lead of 11 goals to 3. Just a reminder, our next game will come from Pool B, which will be RGC Hansa taking on Aarhus Goalball. That'll be our next fixture, which will get underway roughly at 11:10 local time here in Finland. So plenty of support for Birmingham in the crowd. Fen Tigers, they've given us a few nicknames. Jeffalicious, Jack Attack.
Yeah,
But
they are
Invasport,
really
of course,
pumped up.
are a well-drilled professional side. And I'm sure they'd really like to wrap up this game as quickly as possible. They have a second game against Napaya, which will be at 3:30 local time here in Espoo.
It's going to be a really important game for both teams there to end up as high as possible in the rankings, because we have Napaya in third place today, but they beat IST, and we have Invasport on fourth place with 2 points. So after this game, we'll have 5, so they will be in third. Yeah, and then Napaya is on the unbeaten so far. No, they have 6 points. Yeah, so they will. Invasport could be first after the game against Napaya.
Yeah, it's all to play for today on day 2. So it's as you were, Invasport on the left of your screen, Birmingham on the right.
Ukraine on my left, Birmingham GC on my right. Halftime score: Invasport Ukraine 11, Birmingham GC 3. Birmingham will start with the ball. Wide, please. Center.
We have Ahmed now on the right-hand side of the court. He throws a cross-court throw with Hapanenko blocked. He throws a bounce straight to the center, blocked by Jeff. Ahmed again on the right-hand side. Throws cross-court. Once again blocked out by Hapanenko.
We ask audience, please be quiet while the ball is in play. Quiet, please. Play.
Peters gets his body behind it, playing on the left now. Peters looking for this near corner.
Wide, please.
And just squeezes under the body of Peters. And that is 12-3. 1 goal away in the sport now.
Goal number 8 happening also in this game.
He has had a tremendous match, Hapanenko. Can he add goal number 9? Stopped by Connor Jeffs initially, and just
Almost back hitting himself. Jeffs.
rolls the ball down the far sideline after covering Connor Jeffs.
We have Johanninko now from the center throwing cross court, and that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
And that is that. With 10 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock, Invasport Ukraine have the victory by 13 goals to 3. It's a plus 10 in the goal difference for Invasport Ukraine. Never know, that might just give them that advantage in the seedings later on in the day. But it's Invasport who claim victory over Birmingham in our second game of the day. We turn our attention now to Pool B, which is RGC Hansa taking on Aarhus Goalball. That'll be coming up next.